thank you for tuning in to Pilot Savvy YouTube video. My name is Chris, owner of Pilot Savvy. Today we're going to discuss the landing light on the Diamond 50 Xplane 11 aircraft. I also encountered the same issue in the Cessna 172, although not as pronounced as the Diamond aircraft. So what happened is I was returning from a flight that started in the daytime, and this is on the simulator, on the Xplane simulator. I started out in the day, and the flight ended at nighttime. So I didn't realize it was an issue until I was clear of the runway and was taxiing in, and everything was kind of darker than I thought that it should have been. I double checked to make sure my landing light switches were on, and they were. I did an external view, and I was not able to see the landing light, except for just a round silhouette that was illuminated, but not radiating. So I parked right in front of a hangar at the fuel pumps. This is at Ramona, so San Diego, and so I did not see the landing light or taxi light shining on the hangar. I thought that was very unusual. So I was just pulling my hair out, the little I have, trying to figure out what the problem was. And then I realized what I'd done. Actually, I got on the forums and shared my ideas on the Xplane forums, and they're really helpful. I actually consulted with Aerobasket because they're the makers of the DA-50 Xplane sim. And so here's what I discovered. It was the settings. It was the visual effects. What I did earlier was crank the settings down to increase my rendering. So my system was, I built it as a gaming monster about 10 years ago, and so it's kind of lost this cluster, or luster, should I say, and it's not as high a performance, so I've had to crank things down over the years. So anyway, what I did is I want to show you here. Uh, I went over to the settings in upper right hand corner, and I went over here. Notice, before I get into this, I'm going to show you what it's currently demonstrating, assuming I haven't killed my batteries. So I'm going to hit the landing light, and nothing's happening. So there's an aircraft in front of me that, with the landing light on, let me actually go ahead and hit my, okay. So I have the electric master on, and I'm hitting the landing light, and nothing. So that's not good. Imagine trying to taxi around at nighttime. This is what I discovered after I landed at nighttime, and on that flight in particular, I was talking to um, Pilot Edge, ATC, and that wasn't good. So I was able, luckily enough, I was able to stay on the.
TAWS system test. Okay.
Let me let that finish its checking. So, okay, it's got one more check here. I'm just pausing for it. So I was able to see the yellow center line light because it wasn't pitch dark, but I knew that.
TCAS test. Pass.
Okay, so it passed all that, and that should do it. So yeah, I was lucky that I was able to stay on the center line. As you see here, it's pitch dark. I actually set the time way past sunset on this one. So I'm going to show you what I did again. So notice again the landing light, nothing. Taxi light, nothing. Oh, taxi light, nothing. So you could actually, if you're just taxiing along and not knowing where you are, you lose your bearing. You can actually taxi right into this aircraft that's right in front of us. It's kind of, look at how those wings are kind of blending in with the horizon. So that was not a safe condition. So anyway, let's go ahead and go to the settings, then graphics. It's already there, and notice the visual effects are set to medium. So all you do, this control, it warns you what it's about to do. Let me see. There we go. Increasing the slider will increase the quality of the visual effects. The primary impacts is your graphics card. Um, So if you have a very powerful card, I've actually since then upgraded my card and yeah, upgraded my card, and then there's some other things that I did as well. So to increase my rendering, including getting rid of my two side displays. So everything is working great now. As you can see, I have really good rendering. 52. I look for something around 50. I mean, correction. I look for anywhere between 24 and 34. So preferably stay up in the 30s, no lower than that. So anyway, I'm going to crank this up one more notch. Go from medium for the visual effects only, and you notice I have everything. The other stuff is high, and I'm okay with the quality. Now I go up to high. All right, then I'm going to go okay, done, and it's doing a restart, well, resync of the flight. It's going to be the same flight when we come back up on the screen, but I'm going to show you the difference when I turn the landing light on. In the real world, that would be a hazard. A dark cockpit is not a fun thing at nighttime flying. I have an overabundance of lights that I take with me when I'm flying. So here we go. I just changed the view. So the screen, the panel, I have control over that completely. So there we go. So I just cranked it up where it looks better. Anyway, let's do this. So now I'm going to hit the landing lights. And look at that. It's on. Landing light, taxiway light. So taxi light, landing light off. Big difference in that. And look at my rendering. It did not take that big of a hit. So that's what I want to discuss in this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment there. I appreciate you tuning in to this YouTube video. Um, if you want more information on aviation related stuff like this, just check out my website, pilotsavvy.com. And and on this video, leave me a thumbs up and a comment, and let me know if there's some questions that you have, and I'll try to answer them in follow-up videos. This is my first video in a while, and I'm going to try to get back on track and um, on a regular basis, and keep you informed. So check back often. Thank you.